It's a topic that, in fact, could hardly be more topical at the moment. We've got inflation running at over 10%, which creates a real problem for those who settled a case or had an adjudication from a judge on a full and final settlement basis. And we've got a number of claimants now who are really struggling to fund the care regime that's been put in place for them because of those significant increases in the RPI, in the inflation rate, in the costs of almost everything. And that, of course, is not immune when you're looking at the costs of a care regime. And certainly my experience is that over the last 18 months or so, if you're dealing with the most extreme care regime, which is a 24/7 double up waking care regime, the cost of that has risen by about £100,000 a year over the last 18 months or so. So far as defendants are concerned, they still have a resistance to PPOs, not quite as big a resistance as claims for provisional damages, because they want to get these things off the book. There is an acceptance now that they are likely to be awarded in most high-value claims. So we're not having the entrenched position of saying PPOs over our dead body, as it were. There is a realistic assessment now that that's what the court is going to award, and if it's progressed right the way through to trial. And so far as infant and protected parties are concerned, you're not going to be able to get approval. In terms of the contributory negligence issue, the case of Gilliland, I've given the reference there, was one in which the court decided and determined that it wasn't appropriate to direct a PPO with a contributory negligence finding of 20 to 25%. It wasn't known exactly what the finding would be, but that was the range, because the lump sum provided flexibility for the claimant to decide how to spend damages in the way that she wanted. And that in particular dealt with the need for upfront purchase of accommodation